everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of PSICORP After Hours. Today we have a very special guest from Sherweb. We have Matt and Mandy. Hey guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks,
welcome. So what brings you guys to town?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, I don't just randomly come down to hang out with you in Calgary.
I mean, you can whenever you want. Like, I'm not opposed to hanging out.
Are you seeing the cowboy boots? And
Oh, yes.
I even got a bolo tie. I feel so fancy.
Are you guys here for any Stampede events or just your guys' Sherweb event?
So we have our Sherweb event for Stampede. We're doing some exploring this morning as well. Had a great brunch.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Supplied by Sherweb?
Of course.
Of
Always.
course.
Always a good time. It's always really fun for me to be back in Western Canada. I'm from the West Coast originally. So this is, it feels like home or home adjacent anyway.
Amazing. So aside from you guys getting supplied breakfast, we have some beer to supply from our friends at Marta Loop. We have the Mountain Berry Sour.
Yes,
There you go.
Mountain Berry.
And then for you, Mandy, you got the Big Juice.
Oh my gosh. I am so
And
excited.
Today I had the Sub Rosa. Shout out to Marta Loop.
Marta Loop.
So we like to cheers. We like to crack open the beers at the same time during our podcast. So on the count of 3, we'll crack it open and we'll do a cheers. Okay?
Oh gosh.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Did we do it?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Nothing exploded.
I'm so excited to do this. You know, Aiden, what's funny, before we get into some of our main topics, I actually have a podcast myself. I do a audio only podcast about
Amazing.
orchids,
Okay.
which is very off topic and got nothing to do with this. But usually when I'm doing that, there's no video on. I'm sitting at my desk, picking my nose, having my feet on the table, all the things that I can't do here. I have to behave myself.
So what made you want to start the Orchid podcast?
Oh, because I'm a bloody nerd. That's why. I love plants.
Yeah.
I'm a biologist by education.
Okay.
And I absolutely love growing just different types of orchids. So the one that you get from Superstore, Loblaws, the one that looks like a little moth, the Phalaenopsis. I always thought those were really boring. So then I got really into it. And I realized it was one of the biggest genuses of flowering plants or family of flowering plants in the world. So I have just under 400 plants in my backyard.
Oh, wow.
It's a whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if your background is biology, how'd you get dragged into Sherweb?
Oh, gosh.
That's a good story.
I was going to say, I feel like this is now going to take the next 55 minutes.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll never get to the fun part about AI and business email compromises. How did I get into Sherweb? Holy moly. That's a long story. So I was a biology student and then doing a research assistant job in Vancouver, British Columbia, until I realized that I was eating tomato sandwiches on a daily basis because I couldn't pay the bills. I was getting paid, I want to say $8.90 an hour being a research assistant, which was a lot of fun. So my buddy at the time, a good friend of mine, same university from Simon Fraser University, shout out to SFU, finished her PhD in artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Oh, wow.
This is almost 20 years ago. And she hired me as a office manager.
Just off the bat?
Just off the bat.
Okay.
And my job description was fill the fridges full of beer. The SaaS world is just starting, right? Make sure that there's a snack tray for the developers. Keep them happy. And when, hey, Mandy, I'll pay you $15 an hour. Like, can you do this? I was like, heck yeah. You mean I get free beer and $15 an hour? Sick. And then we ran out of money.
Oh.
Long story short.
Oh.
Oops. So they looked around and went, hey, somebody got to actually sell this software before before we do something. And guess who they picked? The person who can talk. I guess I have one talent, that's talking. And we got there. So that's how I got started in tech.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then I happened upon the MSP world, which is really where I love and thrived in my career. And personally, too, I found it a really fun synergy of being business advisors to small, medium businesses and being small, medium businesses themselves as an MSP, being local, like folks like PSICORP. So that's how I got into the MSP world. I first ran the sales team at IT Glue, which is based out of Vancouver, Canada, and then had a pretty long tenure with Kaseya down in Miami, Florida.
Oh, wow.
And ended up at Sherweb.
Yeah, so you got your hands in everywhere, hey?
I know, I got my little tentacles everywhere.
So Matt, tell us about yourself too. What's up?
So yeah, I've been working with Sherweb or for Sherweb for 6 years now. I actually came in via acquisition. I was on the technical side. So I used to help lead our NOC team. So it was a white label offshore network operations center that we lease out to MSPs. And then a couple of years after that, I moved into the sales side, which I'd really never done in my career before. So it was something new and something to learn.
Yeah.
But I do find that having that technical background has made it a lot easier for me to do well in the role that I'm in, and also, be able to walk into a customer office and have a discussion about the server that needs to be backed up instead of just trying to sell them the backup software.
Right.
Before that, I started right out of high school. Well, actually, in high school, working for web hosting companies. That's where I started my career.
Nice. So, did you think the transition from being a tech to sales was a little bit hard for you, or?
So I think it was more of a mental block, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think that it was inherently hard, but I had to teach myself that I knew enough to be confident in what I was selling, right? And being confident in what you're selling is super important. So when I realized that I have been on the other end of this scenario before, I have had to recover from a compromised device or a device that has broken down, and now I'm selling the solution that does that. That's not a whole lot different, right? I'm just looking at it from a different lens.
Yeah. And I think it does help the client a lot, especially when you have the technical jargon to explain it to them in simple layman terms, like, hey, you need this, this will do this. Good for you.
Absolutely.
So it's the best way that clients will understand us. Like, they appreciate simple words and straight to the point. So
100%.
Yeah. Okay. So,
and from my perspective, I always say that sales is a misnomer, even though it is quite literally in my job title, unfortunately. But I will say, for me, sales is, sales reminds me of the second-hand car salesperson that comes to your door, try to show you something and try to talk to you about a feature, function, benefit, about how great their product is the best thing since sliced bread, but it really isn't, and all that good stuff. So for me, what really drew me into technology sales, or you want to call it that, was the consulting aspect. I felt like I was able to, instead of really saying, hey, buy this or buy that, to be able to say, hey, how can I look at your business and understand the business outcomes that you're after and be able to help you achieve those specific business outcomes?
Yeah.
And, you asked me earlier, how'd you got Sherweb and why Sherweb specifically? I think that's where I was really aligned. I was really, really aligned on. It's that we're vendor neutral. We're not a specific vendor. I'm not here to sell you a specific product. I've done that. Been there, done that, right? Don't do that anymore. And the reason why we provide value is that technology is changing so darn fast. The adversaries are changing. AI is coming. AI is in everything. So Microsoft Ignite last year, every billboard said AI. It's like, okay, what does that mean? It is to be able to help both our MSPs and our partners to navigate that landscape and do so in a secure and effective manner.
And so what are some ways that we can pretty much protect ourselves from AI compromisation or, attacks and such with the ever-growing
banning AI, obviously.
Yeah, we all want that.
Put head in the sand. Does that work?
Unplug everything.
Unplug everything.
Turn off the water pumps.
Live like the Amish.
Live like the Amish. No phones, no anything. Just your candle and fireplace.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Horse-drawn wagons.
Ooh.
Apparently, we're going to a chuck wagon race tomorrow. So I don't know what a chuck wagon is, but
I don't know either.
Something with horses and wagons.
Horse carrying carriage was what I saw on Google.
Like Oregon Trail?
I think so.
Will I get dysentery? All right. How do we protect ourselves from AI?
Yes.
That's such a broad topic.
It is. It really
Right.
is.
And, contrary to popular belief, it's not very possible to put your head in the sand.
No.
AI is everywhere.
It is.
And, it's a bit of a joke, but I mentioned we should ban AI. It's actually, funnily enough, I was with a partner a couple weeks ago, and that's what one of their clients asked them to do. Can you ban AI in my ecosystem? And the answer is no.
Mm-hmm.
Technology is only going to move forward. You can resist it. It's not going to be successful. The way to work with AI is to really understand what it does, understand what it is, understand the outcomes and the use cases you're looking at, and be able to build a secure framework around it.
100%.
Make it work for you, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The best way to have safe AI is to enable your team to use AI safely, right? So rather than being restrictive and saying, we're turning off all access to X model or X vendor of AI software, how about pivoting that conversation? We're going to give you guys access to this one, and this is how you use it in a safe and productive manner, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a whole lot easier than just saying, we're going to turn it off.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would help a lot of small and medium businesses down the road, especially when they start, accepting the fact that they can't get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Correct.
Like it's in our personal devices, it's in our homes, it's in our modems and routers. So, there's no stopping it.
Yeah. You have a Google phone in your pocket. I can tell from the watch, right? So how many AI models are running on that?
I mean, a lot.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a scary world, but there will always be pushback for it. So it's just a matter of how can we as a unit just work together and find the best possible solution for everyone else.
And make it practical. I always say make it practical, right? Even though I did get ID'd yesterday, getting a drink at the airport, according to my husband, I don't age, or I will only age after he's 65. Talk to Manning about that. But, I remember when the cloud, big quotation marks, first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Every IBM, HP, everybody was talking about the crazy innovation called the cloud in the sky. And it was a very challenging time. And I wasn't even in tech at the time, but it was a very interesting time for me as a consumer, not really understanding what cloud really meant. It seemed to do everything and anything, but wasn't sure how to actually get cloud in my life, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels somewhat the same right now with artificial intelligence. We see AI in everything. We see AI in billboards. We see every single of our application adding AI to some extent. Even my hockey team app has AI now built in for some absurd reason. I don't know what that means, but we can't really grasp it. How does it really help our productivity as a business? And how does it help our life? Is it really making our lives better, or is it making our lives worse? So for me and at Sherweb too, one of our pieces is to make AI real and accessible, to look at small things and automate it, right? And make the really annoying things a little bit easier. Matt, I know you're a big agent user.
Yeah, 100%. Even just for saving myself 20 minutes a day, I built a Copilot agent that I decided to one day feed knowledge base articles from my vendors just so that I can have it give me technical responses and information on compatibility, right? So can X software do this with this version of Windows operating system? Because yes, there are still people running Server 2003 out there, right? That's a security problem. But, I would have taken me 25 minutes to go through all the documentation to find that, right?
Yeah.
Those small little tiny production or productivity gains there, those are huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're still running Server 2003 or Windows 10, go see my cat. My cat will slap you.
100%. I was going to say, call me and I can help, but no, I don't even want to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm scared of my own cats too, so I don't want to fight them on anything. I've also seen myself using AI a lot more lately. I'm a little late to the party, but I'm starting to try and using it more just because it does help with the productivity side of things. Because if I can make a 30-minute task way quicker in 5 minutes, then I'm all for it, right? Especially if you just understand the reasoning behind it, then it's not so bad, but there's still implications to that.
Of course. And that's a sign of maturity, not your maturity, but product maturity, right? If you look at using the example of the cloud before AI, right? The very first iteration of cloud was, what is a cloud? Well, it could be a virtual machine in someone else's data center, right? Now to cloud computing, everything being SaaS applications, the fact that you can click and deploy something to someone's data center is wild. We're seeing the same thing with AI. When AI first launched, with various different machine learning, it could only do so much. Now we're getting to a point where people have actually reiterated AI into something that's actually useful, be it the way that it's presented inside a Copilot or Anthropic's models, which are great. And on the personal side, Gemini, Google's doing a great job with actually making it useful. If you watch anything from Apple, right? They have a brand new Siri that's actually powered by Gemini.
Oh, really?
Coming out. So we're watching that maturity of the product of AI, and that's making it easier for us as consumers to adopt.
Okay, that's crazy, because there's also the good use of AI, but there's also the bad use of AI.
Correct.
So like, can you guys elaborate more on that, and like how AI affects small, medium businesses with like ransomware or malware and stuff like that? Like, do they use the same models and stuff, or?
Well, they do. Absolutely.
They do? Okay.
Right? So if AI has made your life easier or my life easier to research something, format something, heck, just to spell check something, it is definitely doing the same thing to a threat actor, right? It used to be really funny when you'd get that phishing email that would come right into your inbox, and it would be like, "Hi, it's micro SFT," right? So Microsoft spelled completely wrong because someone was just hastily typing it out. With AI, they can develop an entire realistic phishing campaign in seconds using a model. The exact same way that we would use it to write an invite to our kid's birthday party, or ask Gemini just to complete a simple task. It's making it really, really hard to now decipher between good and bad AI use, because it's all looking so human and human natural.
Yeah.
And English native too. For so many years, security awareness trainings, and I'm sure you've done them, I've done them, Matt done them, are so much so about looking at different grammars. Is it being sent at the right time? Does it look like someone from across the world sent it? Is it misspelled, etc. To figure out if it's real or phishing. That's not the case anymore. That's not there. There's no more bad grammar. There's no more weird phrasing. There's no more very generic greetings or templated copy and paste emails, because AI is able to do that within fractions of a second. And actually, frankly, for Matt, at least for Matt, because I'm very so slightly dyslexic, if it is poorly spelled and has CAN spell CNA, which is one of my biggest problems, is probably actually real and coming from me.
No, but it's funny because I've actually thought about actually putting in a spelling mistake every so often, just to make it look like I was not using Copilot just to write an email to a customer.
So think about it. If you're, a business owner and you trained your employees on security awareness training based on linguistic cues over the last 10 to 15 years, doesn't exist anymore.
100%.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't even have to be generic anymore, right? It's not so much, click here to redeem your Microsoft gift card or Xbox gift card. They can use AI to make things so relevant to you. And then, of course, there's a million ways they can figure out something really interesting about you, like looking at a social media post if they want to get specific and target you. But mass campaigns now can be instantaneously personalized.
Yeah.
Just by prompting the model to do so.
Yeah. So what are some things that we can look to detect that it's like a phishing email or whatnot?
Aside from using software to do so or a computer to do so, I say, unfortunately, you have to always be skeptical.
Always be skeptical. So even if it's from your own mother, you would still be skeptical about it.
Well, I mean, the grandmother scam, right? The grandmother scam too, where they call and they can use AI or they can use relevant things. They see that I'm in Calgary at Stampede today. Well, I posted that on my Instagram story this morning. You're going to stop someone from calling my grandma and pretending to be me? I'm stuck in Calgary. I need $100, right? Yeah. Or I need $1,000, right? So you just always be skeptical.
Yeah. It's crazy how like those AI agents can just scrape the internet just for all that information.
Think about your digital footprint.
Yeah.
I, for one, have an Instagram. I actually have two, a personal one and one for my silly little Orchid podcast. And I also have a LinkedIn, which is very public. I have a forsaken Facebook that I still haven't deactivated, that I really should. And I post a lot out there, right? I talk about where I am. For example, our AI masterclass that we're doing at Sherweb tomorrow, what we're doing. So I have a digital trail that folks can see and folks can find. And all of that information, that research has been automated and has been able to be industrialized on industrial scale with AI. So to your point, you're asking, how do we even tell what's a phishing email or not? The key point to protect us is to make sure that we're skeptical with all emails, period, right?
Right.
Not answering payment links when there is one, not clicking or downloading executables, period, regardless of where they came from.
I'm at a point now where when I get an invoice from a telco provider or my cell phone or my internet, I don't ever click the link in the email. I go directly to their website and log in, or I pay it directly through my online banking app, because they are just so easily faked. And I haven't been compromised, but I have been tricked before. Yeah. Right. It's embarrassing to say because I work in the industry, but I have been the guy that's clicked the link. Yeah.
We've all been there. I had a few times where I thought one of my personal banking apps was compromised. I ended up calling the bank and they're like, no, you're all good. I'm like, what did you guys send me then? We didn't send you anything. Yeah. Sometimes it's easy as just like a quick phone call if you have their direct number, or, just go into your online account online. So doing those checks does help rather than just assuming that the email is real. So
no, 100%. I mean, and again, it's all becoming so relevant. There's a new one that's going out right now because the province of Alberta is issuing new health cards.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Relevant because it's telling you have to sign up for your new health card or you lose your health coverage, right? And what it's doing, it's actually redirecting you through a really good fake of the Alberta government website. And once it gets your login there and prompts you for all kinds of information, that's it. It's out in the wild, right?
Yeah. I also dislike how they started implementing the healthcare number on the new Alberta licenses. I don't know if you guys heard about that or not.
I did.
Yeah. There's like a 50-50 split between it being a privacy concern and it being, it's okay. You have one card instead of holding two, but I get where they're coming from, where it's a privacy concern because that's your health number. That's no one else's. No one else should know your health number except you, right? But I guess it just makes it easier for hospitals to kind of check you in, or like healthcare. Yeah. So
and like this one isn't really AI related, but have you gone out to sign up for a cell phone recently? Because the only form of ID they need is your name, date of birth, your driver's license.
Yeah.
So that one card now holds enough information to just completely give you a huge credit headache as well, which, ramifications of being compromised.
Yeah, I actually just went through that a couple weeks ago. I switched from Shaw to TELUS, and all they needed was my driver license number, and that was it.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. I'm like, do you need anything else? Nope. I'm like, we got all your information. I'm like, that's good to know.
Yeah, talking about digital footprint, when I boarded the plane to Calgary from California yesterday, they didn't even need to see my passport. They saw my face and went, go ahead. And I went, oh my goodness, my face is out there? All right, this is great. Yeah. Speaking of your face, voice. That's been a big one that's coming up that we've seen, especially in phishing attempts. Deepfake has gone so much better with voice and audio. We all have a digital footprint. Even what we're doing now with a podcast, it is so easy to take a clip out of the podcast and be able to take our voice and fake it into a convincing audio.
So it's really interesting because voice and video, one of the vendors that we work with at an event earlier this year opened their keynote presentation with testimonials from MSPs that weren't their customers. They took their LinkedIn profile pictures and they made a testimonial video out of it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and they did it intentionally to show people how easy it was. Yeah, right, because they're selling security products in that space. But I was watching that. I'm like,
that's powerful.
That was wild, and it was almost good enough to convince me that it was that it was real.
Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, have you guys seen that video? It was a an AI video that was made of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and then they showed over the years how it improved that video.
Yes.
Whereas they finally came to that, it was like last year, this year, of it actually being looking like a real film adaptation of Will Smith eating spaghetti with another actor. It was crazy.
All AI.
Yeah, all made from AI too. Yeah.
Again, always be skeptical.
Yeah,
now
always be skeptical.
Now you can't even trust the phone call or the video.
We were joking to pre-show that Matt's actually a figment of our imagination. So now I'm really doubting that.
I might be a co-pilot agent.
What are you running?
As I said, I love it. I'd love for it to be Fable, but that's a little too expensive right now.
So, you get what you get.
We're probably still on maybe Sonnet.
Still on Opus Sonnet, hey? We're working on it. Making progress.
So what are these things that are like running, like Fable? What is that? I'm still new here. So if you want to explain a little bit.
So Fable is Anthropic, which is the makers of Claude. It's their new model. It's the consumer version of their new model, right? Their more back-end version is called Mythos, it's extremely powerful model. It just became available again for consumers to use, and it's pretty wild what it can be, what you can do with it. The reason why it wasn't available for a little while there, aside from some issues with some politics, was it actually can be very easily misused, right? When Mythos was first put out to market, it was given to security researchers and companies and to enterprise and said, you need to use this to try and get into your own systems because it can. And it's wild that this model was actually able to compromise some very, very, very big businesses. And I'm not sure whether or not they're all going to be public about what they found or which businesses were compromised. But if you start looking around operating systems, and you'll see a whole bunch of people pushing patches and operating system, anything from phones to computers to servers, all in the last 30 to 60 days, it's because they're able to find all these compromises just by asking an AI model to do so.
Yeah. Yeah, because we actually just went through a disaster recovery, and it turned out this was part of an AI attack, and it was really bad. So we found out that they got into our systems within 45 minutes using AI, and it was really scary. So we're still recovering over that, but
yeah,
looks like you've not got enough sleep for the last couple of weeks.
No, it's been, I'd say, 10 days, and we're still working on it. So, but the client's okay.
This sounds like the dysentery that I didn't get from the Oregon Trail of the chuck wagon races.
Well, this is why you're so happy to have the beer here.
Oh yes,
this is a really good sour, by the way.
Oh really? What do you like about it?
Well, you can definitely actually taste the berries, because I hate it when you buy a sour and all you taste is the sour and not the berry part or the pear.
Yeah,
right?
When I tried it the first time,
good.
I actually really enjoyed it. I ended up, it was one of our other episodes. I think I drank like 3. It was 3. I drank 3 of them during the whole episode. So that was a fun episode.
Well, hot tip, if you want to be a cheaper date, which I definitely became, I was a cheap date to start with, let's be honest, but I became a cheaper date by getting pregnant and having a baby. 2 years of forced sobriety made my tolerance, which was basically non-existent to begin with, to be negatively existent. And I'm about like, yay, much through this beer, and I feel it. So I do not drive at all. I do not touch any vehicles, even after a drop of alcohol, because I have no tolerance. I'm a very cheap date.
See, now's the perfect time to put you through some phishing sim tests.
Terrifying. Speaking of phishing sim tests, MFA.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, multi-factor authentication. We all got those, hey? I got like 3 MFA apps. Everything pushes to my phone now.
Yeah.
That helps me, and that protects me, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've heard it's not so protective anymore, from what I've heard. Well, it still protects you, but like there's ways to get by it.
That's right. Yeah. I've heard something about that. That's really the scary part, right? Truth be told, from the bottom of my heart, I would tell partners that, look, you're 90, 95, maybe even 99% protected once you have MFA turned on. It is still, do not get me wrong, a really huge step towards security if you do not have MFA turned on. Mm-hmm. Go talk to Aiden and he'll fix it for you, please. But with that being said, with artificial intelligence and in our cybersecurity landscape, MFA is no longer enough and could be bypassed. You know, how they do it is actually really intelligent. Oftentimes, the attacker will proxy, again, using artificial intelligence to create these real emails and real conversations to proxy a real Microsoft login page. So it's prompting you to log into your Microsoft 365 account. You put in your user credentials, you grab your phone, you put in your MFA code. Guess what? It's not a real website. That's not actually Microsoft. And what that does is the attacker is now stealing your session token, which bypasses that MFA entirely. What that results for you and your business is your identity within Microsoft 365 being compromised, which from my understanding, and actually the latest research shows even in Canada, is the most common type of compromises across all of 2025 and coming to 26 as well.
It's wild because security firms and software firms have all had to adapt just to try and solve this problem. That's why now it's normally for most apps no longer taking the code and entering it. It's the code, the web page shows you what code to put into your app or prompts your app to do something. Usually it's more complex than just hitting yes, because there's a certain piece of fatigue where you're sitting at your desk and you're just hitting that yes button all day long. So someone sends you an MFA code, you're just going to hit yes on it. You have to actually pay attention and type in that number into your phone. That's to prevent something exactly like that. So now we're seeing everyone's having to adapt just to stop this from happening.
Yeah, I have noticed that change on my Authenticator app where it doesn't require the number anymore. It requires my thumbprint or whatever it is, including
biometrics and passkeys. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so passkeys has been really helpful. So yeah, I've avoided a lot of mistyping a lot of times.
You still got to be aware though with passkeys or even with push acceptance that you are the one who triggered that authentication. Because one of the other things that's been happening that we're seeing more and more of is our attackers are triggering authentication requests, and because we're seeing so many of them, it is almost second nature. Whenever I see my phone buzz, I just go, yep, there's my face, right?
Yeah, that's that fatigue that I'm mentioning, and it's so common now just to sit there and be, oh my God, I have to hit the button, right? Passkeys are great. I actually am partial to the way that Apple has implemented that on their new MacBooks because it's the fingerprint directly on your power button to actually do that passkey. No longer just with Face ID. I feel more comfortable with my fingerprint than my face, which, I'm sure someone's going to go ahead and tell me all about how LiDAR works and how they can't AI clone my face for Face ID. I'm going to say yet is my answer to that.
Yeah, that's good.
Crazy world we live in.
I know. Kind of want to put my head in the ground now.
Yeah. Go back to Oregon Trail and dysentery.
Let's make a farm. Let's start a farm together.
You know what? Honestly, I've thought about it.
Yeah. Carefree life, just cattle, horses.
Full off the
orchids.
grid.
Orchids. Yes, lots of plants.
Which feeds a lot of people. I know.
Yep. Quiet, serenity.
Barley and hops, make some beer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's just leave right now. Let's leave right now and start.
I do grow a lot of tomatoes. That's my other passion other than orchids. Big plant lady, right? So I grow a lot of tomatoes and I get very into it. I know Matt's Italian Canadian. And one of the things I always like to do is grow Italian heirloom tomatoes. And every year I make the tomato paste and do the sauce and can them. So
so you hand make it all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I'm 80 years old and 20 years old all at the same time, right?
Amazing.
It's all combined.
Yeah, you're making me crave some homemade pasta sauce now.
And red sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Just eat Tums afterwards. The heartburn's never nice.
Oh, I don't like heartburn, especially at this age. It's just not comfortable anymore. Used to get away with it in my 20s, but now it's like, gotta watch what I eat.
You do work in an industry that sometimes causes heartburn. So
I know. Sitting at my desk all day, not standing up, not walking around.
Exactly.
I feel like it comes up quicker too.
It does.
Right?
Yeah.
It's all the coffee.
You know what? Yeah, I think so. And plus, it doesn't help with all the beer that we drink afterwards.
That's
totally worth it.
True.
The
100%.
big juice is the stuff. Speaking of getting quicker, attack timelines.
Yes.
The other big thing that we're seeing is ransomwares or business email compromises. Every single adversarial attack, it's happening so much faster. The world is getting bigger, faster, stronger, I guess, but on the other side too. And, it used to take weeks of recon and patience to launch a successful spear phishing campaign. Seconds, right? And hours. AI is handling recon, handling drafting, conversation management, talking about real-time replies, having chatbots. We talked about deep fakes with video and voice, all that crazy stuff. In addition to that, the time to compromise to say a wire transfer or some sort of financial penalty is now getting a lot faster. It's often under a day, often under 24 hours, and sometimes under 3 or 4 hours. And once that money is transferred, wire transfers are not very well recovered. And that's a real life business loss.
No, 100%. Once that money is gone, the money is gone. I think that, the technology, AI, and everything that we're seeing is not only making the attacks faster, but it's training the humans to react faster too, right? We now expect everything to work at the click of a button. Latency is now public enemy number one. When you hit enter, you want to see that result right now.
Yeah.
So that's actually making it easier to trick people to fall into a compromise, right? Clicking that link that comes in by email, answering that text message you shouldn't have answered, because we're all used to just like that.
Yeah.
Rapid fire, get it all done right now. That's extremely dangerous. So humans are moving faster, technology is moving faster, and now they're taking you out. Right? They're doing so, as Mandy said, in a matter of hours, not weeks. Although in some cases, they'll actually wait a week to try and trick you, right? Schedule it.
There's still some old fashioned
10 p.m. on a holiday or a Friday night, but everything is just sped up.
Yeah, because they thrive on everyone's being impatient, and that's a scary thing, because who cares? Sometimes, I just want it done.
Let's make it even scarier too. I know Matt's a big agent guy.
Yes.
With his lovely sales agent that's helping him research and pull different vendor information and do work faster. Guess what? You're not the only guy using an agent. So are attackers. So are cyber criminals. This is the scariest trend that I'm seeing in not just the BEC space, but in the entire cybersecurity landscape, is that autonomous AI agents are becoming real and are running full attacks autonomously. They're reading inbox content, identifying these high-value conversations, drafting contextually appropriate replies that seem natural, and then negotiating, right? So it's a whole crazy thing where an attacker could log in once, deploy an agent, and walks away.
Yep.
And now you're dealing with a instance response ransomware situation.
Yep.
It's crazy.
A bunch of agents in a room instead of the call center that you used to see in some of those videos, right?
Yeah.
So it's just absolutely wild.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced Matt is not an agent.
I was thinking of a smart reply there of how many tokens I cost on a monthly basis, but
Too many.
How much water are you using?
yeah, exactly. Depends on that model.
Raising the ambient temperature.
Yep. Exactly.
Environmental impacts.
Lots of water.
I am from British Columbia, so I am a tree-hugging hippie. Remember that.
She needs water for her tomatoes.
That's it.
Yeah.
And orchids.
And orchids. Oh, don't orchids just take ice cubes though?
No, man.
Oh, no.
No. Whoa. Let's think about. Okay.
I triggered
All
someone.
right. All right. I am very triggered at this moment.
Oh no.
Yes.
I did this morning because I have the opposite of a green thumb, but I'll let her.
Oh no.
All right. Sometimes you guys may know Mike Slater from Sherweb tells me to ring in my special interest. So I'm going to try to ring it in and try to keep this relatively short. Orchids, where are they from? The one that you grow in your house anyway.
I don't know. Superstore.
Sure, but where are they naturally grown?
In the ground.
Not in the ground, number one, but number two, usually in Indonesia.
Okay.
Right? The Phalaenopsis.
Yeah.
What is Indonesia like? Have you been to Indonesia?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Have you been to like a tropical rainforest?
No.
All right. So it's the opposite of Calgary, right?
Okay.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's humid. And there's not a lot of temperature swing from night and day.
Yeah.
It's just muggy and gross all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I lived in Miami. It's terrible. That's where your orchid's from. And you decide to put ice cubes on a tropical rainforest plant?
Cool it down.
I'm convinced that instruction for ice cubes is by Big Orchid trying to get us to buy more orchids.
I am 99.99% sure it is from Big Orchid, actually. It's a really clever marketing scheme because it helps you keep your orchid alive just long enough that you're like, I'm doing it. I'm doing a thing. And then it will eventually die.
And it becomes crispy, like
And
the
then
one I
become
just tossed
crispy,
out.
like
Yep.
Matt's orchids.
Yep.
And then you go, okay, I guess I screwed up. Maybe I should buy another one to try again. Big Orchid.
They are on sale at Superstore this week.
There you go. Loblaws. This podcast is not sponsored by Loblaws.
I'm guilty because I bought like 5 orchids thinking I could do better, but
You can do better. Well, I was telling Matt that most orchids spend about 2 weeks in a box crossing an ocean to get to us. So by the time you purchase it from Superstore, from Loblaws, from wherever, the chances are it's already really stressed and really, really sad. So I'm going to help you with your orchid killing guilt, you darn murderers, to say that they are on death's door anyway, and it is not your fault.
okay.
So no need to go to the confession booth. Your mortal sin is abdicated. You're good. Good to go.
So this passion for orchids, you were telling me you actually have a project all about orchids. You got to plug it in. You got to plug it
I
in.
gotta plug in now.
Yeah.
Now, After Hours podcast, sponsored by Mandy's Silly Orchid Podcast. if you do want to listen to my orchid podcast, you can Google
Check her
it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. It's ad free. I do it as a passion project. It's not monetized, so it's free. It's called Orchid Talk. You can Google it. It's the first thing that comes up. Super easy. You'll see my face, so it's
Nice.
pretty straightforward.
So tell us about your orchid project. Oh, wait, you just did. Sorry. I
Yeah.
thought you had like another project.
All right.
The beer is hitting me.
Beer is hitting you. The vibes are right, though.
The vibes are right.
Are you vibe coding?
No.
Have you heard of vibe coding?
I've heard of vibe coding.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
God. I know I live in California, but not everything is about the vibes, right? I know I'm stoked on this beer and everybody is a dude, which is true. Dudes, unisex. It's everybody.
That's fair. Okay. It's good to know.
But vibe coding has become a big thing. Everybody's leveraging artificial intelligence to create whatever they want. And that vibe coding, it's also coming to social engineering.
Yep.
It's all about the vibes.
100%. I'm guilty of it with the vibe coding.
I'm still not convinced you're not an agent. By the way, full disclosure.
Yeah.
You are on my payroll, but I'm
Oh.
still pretty sure.
You gotta just check the bank account it goes into if it's ChatGPT or
I'm
OpenAI.
not so sure.
And yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out
Yeah.
later. Maybe that'll mean I won't give you a raise this year because you're just an agent. You're only running a couple tokens. Don't worry about it.
Can't vibe code your way out of this.
Nope. Nope. And if I go quiet, it's just because I ran out of tokens. So it's fine.
Oops.
Wait for the refresh.
Oh, I gotta wait for another month. I gotta wait for the first. Darn it. Darn it. Well, talking about vibe-based social engineering, AI is really mirroring personality and writing styles. That's the other scary part.
Yeah.
Right? I always actually talking about, I have a confession. This is confession booth time. I'm not a confirmed Catholic, so it's a little bit weird, but this is my confession booth moment. I have an agent that does my LinkedIn posts. And my agent is trained on my writing and my writing style. So I fed a co-pilot agent all of my random social media LinkedIn posts from the last 5 years
Oh,
and would analyze my voice. Use this to find my tone and my voice and how I represent myself. Once I did that, I just give him a topic. Hey, I'm in Calgary. See my LinkedIn post today. And say, hey, co-pilot, do this in my voice. Give it the Mandy vibe. Little dysentery, little AI agent,
Some orchid references.
some orchid references. That's it. And it does a scarily good job. It's really terrifying. So this also works for email compromises, right? You're getting folks with different emails that has the same vibe as the intended sender. That's terrifying.
It's all just out there. Your posts are public, right? This podcast, now they have the way that we speak. They have some of our, quips about being an AI agent and Orchids, it's not impossible to just feed an AI a link to this podcast and say, write an email to Matt from Mandy trying to get Matt's Microsoft password, or trying to do this, or try to get him to update his transit number with payroll. Go ahead and update the account number in transit. Maybe we are redirecting the money out to OpenAI, right? And if it looks convincing enough, you have to always be skeptical.
Yeah.
Matt, you're using too many tokens. Here's a Microsoft sign-in link to refresh your tokens.
There you go. Done. We've clicked it.
Click here.
MFA bypassed.
Yeah. Now you have no more tokens.
Exactly.
I think the guys would like us making an agent to scrape all of Manning's stuff. And then see if we can like a legit email typing like Manning, because he types in a very unique way.
I don't think it's going to be that hard.
I don't think
I was
so either.
so impressed.
Name it, pseudo Manning, and have it converse with him.
Oh, that would be really funny to watch.
I like this idea.
Manning versus Manning? Oh, gosh. With his little avatar in the bottom of his email? Oh, man.
That is a good avatar, actually.
It's an Asian Canadian. I took slight offense, but I did LOL out loud when I saw his email for the very first time.
Yeah. I think, does the signature still have happy it, or whatever it is? Yeah. I thought that was funny too.
Maybe you should cut this out, but it reminds me so much of Shitty Walk from South Park.
I love that.
He just choked on his beer.
Great episode of
Right
TV.
when you said that, I heard the voice in my head. Welcome to Shitty Walk.
Shitty Airlines. Oh, man.
Oh God, that's so funny.
Now you guys are all regretting inviting me to this podcast.
No, this is a good time. This is a good time. My whole life's a South Park episode.
Yeah, I'm Canadian, so my head doesn't attach. Blame Canada.
Oh.
We only have one road.
One road.
It's the original South Park movie.
Oh, yes,
But
yes,
we only
yes.
have one road. It's the Highway 1. That's it.
Oh, yes.
Right?
I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, we only
Highway
have
1.
one singular road.
One single road.
We got little beady eyes. Our heads don't attach. Actual problem.
Okay, we're going to move on to a game here.
Okay.
This one is called Scam or No Scam.
Scam or no scam?
I love it. I'm going to be skeptical and just say scam for everything.
Okay, bet. So I'm gonna read out a couple. I'll read out a line, and you guys tell me whether or not you think it's a scam or not a scam. So
I feel like we need like paddles, like signs,
okay. So first round, you receive an email from Microsoft that says your mailbox is 98% full. Click here immediately to avoid service interruption. Scam or no scam?
Scam.
Scam?
Yeah.
Do not click.
Don't click.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Your storage will be 100% full if you click.
There will be no storage.
But what if I checked and my storage is full?
Well,
What's the storage?
My
clear out your old files, but no, that's a scam for sure.
Yeah, I've seen that email a lot of times. Especially with my saying that my email is actually full too, not my OneDrive storage. So yeah. Okay, round 2. A vendor sends you an invoice PDF you've never seen before, even though you do business with them regularly.
Scam.
Scam? Okay.
Yeah. Be a good human. Call the vendor.
Call
Let
the
them
vendor?
know.
Yeah. Never
Let them know.
Never
Ask them.
believe. Yeah.
And that invoice PDF can look really convincing too. It can look exactly like every single PDF that you've used. So remember, social engineering is out there and AI is out there, right? You can scour the internet for that vendor's particular invoicing style and it can look very polished. Don't trust it.
Would you guys open the PDF or would you just call it directly?
I wouldn't open it personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No.
No? Okay. Round 3. An email from your bank contains no links and asks you to call the number on the back of your card.
No scam.
No
I would
scam?
do it.
I'd say no scam
No
too.
scam.
Yeah.
But that's important though. The differentiator there being the number on the back of your card. Don't ever just Google and say, I need RBC Royal Bank's phone number, because that's incredibly dangerous. It might not be their number that pops up.
Yeah.
Back of the card is the giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't call a number that's given to you in an email.
No, never.
as well.
Oh, never. Yeah. I never trust Google either.
Yep.
Round 4. A Microsoft Teams message arrives from someone outside your organization asking you to review a shared file.
Sounds like Randy. That's what he did with his podcast file to me
You
3 days
did?
ago.
He did. But we'd had a conversation first and expected that it was coming. So it was fine. If it's unexpected, definitely, well, most likely it's a scam.
Subtle foreshadowing you had.
Yeah, and verifying who the sender is, right? Understanding who that is and
Yeah.
what's the point of the share file? What is the outcome that that share file is driving?
Mhm.
Important questions to think about.
Yes. Round 5. A login page looks exactly like Microsoft 365 and uses HTTPS.
Ooh, it's HTTPS. It must be perfectly secure.
No, I see a scam.
So you can get them for $0 now.
Darn it.
So yeah.
What?
Yeah. Let's Encrypt or any of those other projects
Oh,
out
yes.
there, right?
Yeah.
So scam.
Scam.
Yeah.
Total scam.
Total scam.
Total scam. Right?
I agree.
Actually, a really fast way folks are using to bypass MFA.
Mhm.
Scary stuff.
It is. A user gets a multi-factor authentication prompt that they didn't initiate. Approved to make it stop.
I feel validated because this is that fatigue we were talking about before.
You are an AI agent, so I don't understand why you're fatigued.
Running out of tokens.
You have more
Darn it.
tokens.
Scam.
Scam?
Scam.
Scam. All
Yeah,
right.
if you're not expecting it, don't ever hit yes.
Yeah, exactly. Round 7. You receive a call from Microsoft support saying they detected malware on your computer.
Have you ever received a call from Microsoft support
I have.
about malware in your computer?
I have.
Yep.
Yep. they have a very thick accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They can't even pronounce their name right.
Definitely a scam. And if you think about it, if Microsoft was actually calling individual users about viruses on their computer, the operating system would cost $20,000.
Yeah.
And by the way, be careful with the accent piece as well. Remember, with deep fakes and voice fakes, you can actually get someone who speaks very fluently. Sounds like someone who's just from next door.
Mhm. That's a good point.
You can actually use it in line. I don't know if I can mention the name. They're not a client, but one of our largest telcos in this country just publicly stated that they invested in an AI company that softens accents of their offshore call centers.
Oh, what? But there are actually still people behind it? Or
There's
is
still
it,
people there.
Okay.
But they're using AI to process to take the accent away, which is wild.
in real time.
In
while they're
real time.
talking. What?
Yeah. And I think, cool. Sounds like cool technology. Once that gets into the wrong hands.
Yeah.
Right? Think about it as well. If you can take it away, you can probably add an accent. So go ahead and give me a really convincing British accent. Right? Now could be a threat actor over there.
Ooh, so I can sound super posh.
Yep. 100%.
That sounds like fun. I did live in New Zealand for a whole year, and I couldn't understand what half the people were saying. So it's probably a good idea. They call 7 Seven. Like, who says Seven instead of 7?
Do they have an Australian accent over there? Or is it like,
No, it's in New Zealand. It's
It's very
different.
distinct.
It's very distinct?
Yeah, just don't ask them how they say deck.
Oh, yeah.
I know why.
PG-13 warning. Apologies.
She meant dick.
Ooh, you know what you should do? You should go on YouTube and look up how to polish a deck in New Zealand.
I think I'm going to the wrong site. Uh, round 8. An employee receives a voicemail from the company president asking for an urgent wire transfer. The voice sounds exactly like them. Ooh, this is what we just talked about.
Mhm.
It's like whoever's making this is basically an AI agent who hasn't run out of tokens, unlike Matt C.
Oh, I know.
Scam.
Scam.
Definite scam. Round 9. A browser pop-up says, your session has expired. Sign in again. It appears inside a Microsoft page you're already using. Pop-up. Oh, pop-up. I say scam. I think. No. I don't know. It's hard to
Well,
tell.
that's a hard one because it's inside a Microsoft page you're already using.
Oh, you're right.
But I will always say, I would always say X out of it and re-log in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the right way to do it. Can't be 100% sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Even-
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even if you're inside Entra and you have that little
Yeah.
window. Round 10. Someone calls the help desk claiming to be locked out and knows the employee's name, title, and department. Should the password be reset immediately?
Hey, Aiden. I'm calling on behalf of Matt Ciafferani. He is the business development manager for Sherweb. He works for the cyber resilience department of Sherweb. Can we reset his password, please?
Are you a manager?
Yes.
Can you send me an email?
No.
Then no.
I was going to say,
Boring.
all that information you just took off my public business card that I left lying around. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that sounds like you should really double verify.
Yeah. So was that right?
You were right.
Okay, cool. I'm doing my job right, everyone.
Yay, Aiden.
Yay.
Manning, give Aiden a raise.
Please.
Well, just more beer.
More beer. Oh, can I have another one, please?
That works.
Dude, I'm not even a third away through.
I'm an
Yeah,
alcoholic.
I'm a slow beer guy, actually.
I'm just a cheap date.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
Okay, so this is going to be a rapid fire round.
Rapid fire. Pew, 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 pew.
All right. So, what would you guys do if you found a free USB stick found in a parking lot?
Plug it in. No, obviously not. Don't plug it in.
Hey, if
Directly
this
into
was
the trash.
2005, Mandy, who just purchased her first 126 megabyte USB from Future Shop, RIP, by the way. Sorry, Best Buy is not that cool. I was so stoked. I would have been like the luckiest woman on earth.
I like to say, Matt, you had no hesitation.
Well, no, but again, not to go too much on a tangent, but this was another exercise that we've had people do at conferences and conventions. Drop USBs everywhere, see what happens. In fact, one of them was a cybersecurity vendor that splashed their advertisement on the screen and said, you just did a stupid. Please call our sales team.
Oh, no. So, was their computer compromised or was it just like a.
It's actually, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe.
Oh,
I won't say which vendor that was, but no, that was,
A stupid was done.
yeah, stupid was done.
yeah. That's scary.
Yep.
Ooh, this one gets me. QR code on a restaurant table.
Ooh.
So that's dangerous because you really shouldn't ever just scan a random QR code. But I also ordered my morning chilies at the Edmonton airport this morning via QR code on the table.
Yeah.
So I'm one to talk.
You had chili at 6 a.m.
I had a burrito, a breakfast burrito at Chili's. Yeah.
Oh, at Chili's,
At
not
Chili's.
chili. Oh,
Sorry, I
okay.
thought you were
No.
having. I had this vision of 6:10 a.m.
With a bowl of
and
chili.
Matt eating a bowl of
I'm
chili,
not crazy.
or like a chili dog or something like that. So this is again another proof that he's actually an agent. He's just
I
running
don't
out of
think
tokens.
I would have
Malfunctioning.
made it off the plane if I had a big bowl of beans.
Morning hot dog is brave at an airport.
I will say,
It was a burrito and it was good. It was great.
Oh, it was a
It was
burrito.
a breakfast burrito.
Where did we get a hot dog from?
oh, chili dog, because I love chili dogs.
Oh, okay.
No, at Chili's. But I would say exercise. The answer to this one is exercise caution,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? If every table has them, it's a menu. The waiter says, "There's our menu." Probably safe. If you're walking by and you just see a random QR code, nothing labeled on it.
Don't scan every QR code you see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
exactly.
All it does is open a link, right? And links can be dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. You'll never know. Once your phone's compromised, you're getting a new phone, I guess.
Correct.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Can I unsubscribe from a suspicious sender? What if I get a unsubscribe link from a suspicious sender?
I would block it.
I'm done at the unsuspicious part. Once it's suspicious, I'm over the edge.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
I prefer just to report it as junk so that my IT team can handle it for me.
Smart.
Oh, defer to Aiden. Got it.
Yes, correct.
Please don't.
No, if it looks suspicious or you don't
Yeah.
know the sender, don't click any link.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it says unsubscribe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It may as well say free $10,000.
Yeah. Exactly. That's the first wall of defense. It's the user.
Correct.
Oh, this one's fun. The next one isn't so fun, but this one's fun. browser extension promising free AI tools. You can get your own Matt Cianfrani if you like.
I would pay for that even though it's free.
Nothing is free.
Nothing is free.
Right? Nothing is ever free. Browser extensions, I'm actually really particularly worried about because they can do a whole lot of harm.
Yeah.
Modern browsers are pretty good now at blocking what they can and can't do, but absolutely don't install any extension that you don't know about. So
Yeah, exactly. Especially the AI ones. Yeah. I don't think my browsers have any extensions either. I don't trust anything.
it was a few years ago. Every single one of us had that random ad blocking extension, or what was it? The one that finds digital coupons for you, but it was secretly just tracking your spending and selling it.
Yeah.
Right.
Honey.
There was a big lawsuit about that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Because something about privacy or something. No.
They were selling your data.
Yeah. Selling your data. Yeah.
They're data brokers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was fun while it lasted. But it was nice to have some coupons, I guess, for $2 off.
For your data.
Not so
And your
worth it
spending
anymore.
habits.
You sold yourself for $2.
Sold myself for $2.
Got it. Now I've learned I can purchase Aiden for a toonie. Got it.
I don't come with tokens, so.
About $1 per 100 tokens, in my opinion. So
You're expensive.
Not Fable, though.
no, not Fable.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, airport USB.
I've never used these before because I always had my own plugin, but would they be malicious too, or
They could be.
they could be?
Especially like the USB-A or USB-C ones. I prefer just use an old school plug.
Yeah.
And right now that's actually because a lot of airlines are restricting you from bringing power banks on board because they keep on randomly combusting in the air, which is apparently suboptimal for airlines. But
Spontaneous
use the
combustion.
standard plug just to be
Suboptimal?
safe.
Yeah.
100%. And by the way, the regular plugs charge faster.
Yeah, they do.
So-
Yeah. Some power banks do not charge like as fast as them.
And I think all but one of our major airlines in this country provide free plugs. So
Yeah. Oh.
Can we talk about this for 1 minute? I did move to the US. And unfortunately, we're sad. Air Canada is partnered with the worst airline in the US called United. And United does not have in-seat power on their airplanes. Which bloody major airline? I'm not even flying Spirit.
they still
which
charge for
RIP,
Wi-Fi too, don't they?
They do,
Yeah.
but RAP, they don't have in-seat power. Look, you can charge for Wi-Fi, you can dollar and cent me, fine. But in-seat power, I was stuck on a 6.5-hour flight from New York City all the way down to where I live in Southern California with a dead phone because there's no in-seat power and no entertainment because it was broken.
Oh.
And I just sat there for 6.5 hours questioning my very existence. Oh, by the way, the AC on the plane was also broken. It was so bad that United, which never does this, when the plane landed, told everybody they're getting a flight credit before anybody even off-boarded.
Oh yeah, they knew it was going to be bad on social after that one.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't imagine sitting for 6 hours doing.
This podcast is not sponsored by United Airlines.
Cut that out. All right. Fake captcha asking you to run a command.
No.
No.
Definitely not.
I mean,
not.
it's fake.
Yeah.
Number one.
I mean,
Dead giveaway.
it's obvious.
I would
Duh.
never run any command in my computer that I didn't intend to run ever.
Yeah. Why would Facebook be asking me to run a command?
No, 100%. The CAPTCHA in itself is already borderline malicious anyway in terms of what they've managed to do. So for those that don't know that, you all by typing in those letters or clicking on the street signs helped train all of the AI models for Google for free.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. CEO asking you a password over Teams.
No. Matt, what's my password for Microsoft 365? I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that one's even. What are they going to do with it? If it's a CEO, he can normally just reset it.
What's your password for Microsoft 365? I need to be able to view your documents and stuff.
Not doing that.
You guys use passwords?
Yes.
Is it ABC123? Exclamation point?
No, it's password 1.
Darn it.
My password for the longest time was so long and complex that I couldn't remember it. So I wrote it on my notepad and stuck it under my monitor.
I do that too still.
So that's another example of really bad password hygiene, by the
Yeah,
way.
don't do that.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
Never do that. It's easier to have a password you can actually remember and proper safeguards than
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And think about passphrases. That's always my one password tip. Think about something that's important to you, that's not easy to discover, and make it make sense in a word rather than thinking about password as a specific code. Don't use your birthdays, don't use your kids' names, your kids' birthdays, your pets' birthdays, etc. But do something that makes sense together to you, but not to anybody else.
Right.
Something weird like a lizard orchid or a grammatophyllum scriptum orchid is going to be significantly more difficult and more letters and a longer password and more secure password than something like Mandy birthday.
I am never guessing your password.
Sorry. It's in Latin.
I can't even spell half those words.
That is my very lovely university education, which taught me how to speak in Latin, but not much else. And I work in IT now.
Was it because of all the scientific names that plants had? Oh, okay.
I learned a dead language. It was fun.
Exciting.
Enjoyed it. Had a good time. Ooh, free crypto. You want free crypto?
Of course I do. Who doesn't?
NFTs?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So
So exciting.
what's the question? We're getting free crypto now? I love it.
Yeah, you get more. You can get more tokens.
Free crypto giveaway from a verified account. It's got a little blue check mark.
So I have a blue check mark.
Wow, you paid Elon Musk?
No, I had it before you could pay for it. I actually was one of those few cool people that didn't have to pay for verification.
You must be an agent. This is not 100%.
But just because I have a check mark doesn't make me trustworthy. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. Is this on X or?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Well, back in the day, it was called Twitter.
Twitter.
I was not when I was verified. It was Twitter.
How'd you do that?
I faked being important.
See, he's an AI agent.
He's an agent. You are an agent. It's a legacy
No,
agent.
at the time I volunteered for a nonprofit that put me on their website. So I was important temporarily for like 6 months.
Oh, okay.
I used that. I got verified.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it used to last forever. Now you have to pay.
Something an agent would say.
Yep.
Yep.
100%.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like to win a...
I feel like Copilot made these questions. These are very Copilot specific. This question is, you won a free Microsoft Surface.
I would deny that. I don't like that. I don't like Surfaces.
You don't like the product or the premise?
The product.
Are you
nothing's
angering the Microsoft overlords here?
Yes.
I've used some of the newer Surfaces. They're not bad.
Okay. I never
They're
seen
not
the
terrible.
new ones. The old ones I hate.
I posted with one at Ignite last year. I felt cool with the giant pen. It's like,
Ooh.
it's a thing.
All right. After game.
Oh, that was a lot of scam questions.
Yeah, it was.
They're mostly scams, just like Matt.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm thinking about actually running out of tokens.
Yeah.
So how much tokens do you come in with? Or
My Pro Max subscription is going to be run out. We have to wait another 20 minutes for it to reset.
All right. So we've done a lot of doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Let's be straight here, right? The world is a scam. Every email is a scam. I can't tell if it's scam or not, if it has bad grammar or bad spelling or someone's calling me with an accent. I can't tell that anymore. I can't pick up free bloody flash drives, which is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be using airport USB stations. All of these it's a scary world out there. So what can we actually do short of hiring Aiden as our permanent tech?
education. Teach our users, teach small and medium businesses how to protect yourselves, and get someone like you guys on board and help us teach them. Something like that.
So you definitely have to train the end user and to train the small businesses. There is a lot of software you can put out there. A lot of it AI driven, right? That
Fight
can be
fire
used
with fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can have a proper technical barrier, right? But you still have to make sure that those users are properly trained, right? Trained to recognize something, to say, hey, that looks suspicious. I'm skeptical of that. That's super, super important, because any security vendor that tells you that they're going to find 100% of every compromise, they're not telling you the truth.
Yeah.
You got to run, right? These things evolve so quickly that it's impossible to have any guarantee.
Yeah. Because the first line of defense is, of course, our users.
Yeah,
Right. We can
100%.
do everything under the sun, but it comes down to the user. Yeah.
Yep. Well, and teach them though, like teach them what to look for, but also teach them what you have, right?
Yeah.
Tell them you have email filtering in place. Tell them you have some type of an EDR in place so that they have a little bit of confidence that there's someone watching over them, but not complacency, right? Let them know that maybe when Martha from accounting sends you an email with an invoice to pay, that it might take an extra 25 seconds to make it into your inbox because it's going through a filter to make sure that it's a safe email, right? Rather than them just getting mad and picking up the phone and saying, why are my emails delayed?
Yeah.
Right? Train them and set the expectation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, have you tried refreshing Outlook?
Exactly. So you turned it on and off.
Yeah.
I should try to turn Matt off and on again. See what happens.
Doesn't work. Can't reboot.
Darn it.
It's the tokens.
Yeah. So I always like to think of an analogy. I have a 1.5-year-old, so I have a baby that runs around. One of his first words is his favorite food. It's called cheese, or how he pronounced it, cheese. That's how he says it. He's 1.5 years. It's syllables are hard, right? So there's no vowels. It's just CHS. Cheese. So anyway, cheese is how I like to think about when it comes to a cyber resilience posture. And what I mean by that is specifically Swiss cheese, which is my favorite kind of cheese. You know, the ones that's wholly, not like Pope holy, but like wholly as in have holes. And when you slice it, you get different holes in each slice. I like folks to think about cyber resiliency as a Swiss cheese approach. And what I mean by that is think about a single layer of Swiss cheese. It's holy. And no, not the Pope kind, the actual kind. What that means is no layer of cybersecurity or protection is ever perfect. However, if you're layered on that Swiss cheese, that holy cheese, with more layers of holy cheese, with perhaps also holes in them, but in different places, you're going to eventually get very close to having a very opaque piece of cheese that where no light goes through, right? So think about that in terms of cyber resiliency. And what that means is you're not looking at one layer. We're not looking at just email security.
Yeah.
We're not looking at just a backup and disaster recovery system. You want to layer on different pieces because no protection is ever perfect, and leverage the technologies, fight a fire with fire, leverage artificial intelligence to help us work faster and work better and able to achieve that.
I agree. Yeah, because we can do so much for everybody, but there's still going to be a few little holes. Cheese.
That is legitimately how my child says cheese.
That's
by
cute.
the way. And then he'll sign more. That's the baby sign. He's like, more cheese.
Is that something they're teaching all kids these days? Because my niece is doing the same thing. There
Yes,
must be
it's like
something teaching them.
It's like a toddler language.
Okay.
I mean, I taught the kiddo because here's the thing, right? Kids don't know kids are going to be able to figure out what they want way faster than they can figure out how to speak.
How to say it, right?
So the more you get them to communicate as toddlers, because they're, little man, big emotions, or little woman, big emotions, is to be able to communicate. Because when we get frustrated, oftentimes it's because we're not getting what we want and we can't communicate what we want or need.
Interesting.
Yeah. My kids have done the same. They've started out with this, and then they started pointing at everything. And then it came to a point where they started talking, and I'm like, all right, now you're what? Now you have words.
After our podcast, now with parenting advice.
I grew up with a steady diet of YTV, so I never learned anything interesting.
Teletoon, man. You gotta do the Teletoon.
Teletoon After Hours. The late night Teletoon shows.
I wasn't allowed because I had the word after hours in it.
Oh, but those were the best shows.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh.
Well, all I gotta say is, as a kid, I had a Blink 182 CD, and I had to hit pause every time there was a swear word in my CD player. Ding. Or a cassette player. It's a cassette. Ding, Ding.
I still remember
To roll in.
those CDs. I had going down to HMV to buy the latest Avril Lavigne CD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne.
Yep. Aging myself a little bit here.
It's okay. I have a whole CD collection at home. So
I don't think I actually own a functional CD player right now at all.
I think they're almost obsolete, but they're still, I think they're bringing them back now. I think.
We're going back to retro.
Yeah.
I installed Windows once upon a time with 13 floppy disks.
Holy crap.
Oh, yeah. No, I did that.
My
Roller
crowning
Coaster
glory.
Tycoon was 4 or 5 discs too.
That's
Yeah.
it. My crowning glory.
Yeah.
And then they still ID me at a freaking airport. And before you ask, my skincare routine is hotel soap. It's not very exciting.
So how do you get the hotel soap? Do you just go and, or
To
do you,
hotels. I am Asian. I don't take them.
She travels a lot, but
But no, I don't have a skincare routine. I just wash my face with whatever soap is at hand.
oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was a joke. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm new here.
we're going to go ahead and put in the phishing test now to Mandy of you've won 20 kilos of hotel soap. Give us your shipping address.
SIN number?
Great. SIN number. That's it. Or SSN.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? What isn't it called in the States?
SSN.
Oh, SSN? Okay.
Yeah, it's social security number
Oh, ours
instead of
is,
social insurance.
oh.
Yeah. Because it's secure, not insured.
You guys are funny. Okay. So that concludes our episode of PSICORP After Hours. Thank you, Matt and Mandy, for joining us today. I hope everyone has a good night and good luck to all.
Hope I get invited back.
You will.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you for the beer.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say, big
Yeah.
shout out to Marta Loop.
Oh, big shout out to Marta Loop.
bomb. Marta Loop.
Do we have more?
Get your rules and forget your shoes. I've done everything you asked, but I wasted time. Forget your truth, you're just cool. I swear anything's better than you. Catch you on the flip side, catch you on the flip side. So goodbye.